Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be reviewing something I got for an early Christmas present. The story behind this one is something I saw as a kid. One of my mom's friends gave her 2 VHS tapes for me when I was about 5 years old. I had very vivid memories of watching these 2 VHS tapes. I remember the kind of green box for one and the purple for the other. It was a story about puppets. And, once I hit about 7, kind of outgrew them and stopped watching them. But I have very fond memories of them, as well as watching them with my sister. And then years went by and our collection of VHS tapes kind of, got moved to storage or we gave them away and kind of just stopped seeing them. And I always kind of remembered them, but as I got older, I kind of forgot about them. And then in my 20s, it just kind of came back to my memory and I was like, oh, what were those? And then I started asking around if anyone had ever heard of them. And of course, no one had except me. It was very vague. So, if you hadn't heard of it, you hadn't heard of it. The only person that knew what I was talking about was my sister. But she didn't have any memory of what it was called either. And, I spent years on and off looking, searching, couldn't find anything, And then the last 2 years, I really went on a deep dive. I tried to use like Grok and Chat GPT to see what I could find, and just even that couldn't help me, and nothing ever came up. And then this last year, my sister was on some back room of the internet. I don't know how she found this, but she ended up finding it. And here it is, called The Land of Pleasant Dreams. Came out in 1992. This episode is specifically called Is It Soup Yet? Too Many Cooks Spoil the Broth. This is the one I specifically remember. For Christmas present this year, she actually found the VHS tape online and bought it for me. And it brought such a smile to my face. It's just been such a cool adventure, losing this, finding it, rediscovering it. There's the green I remember. I remember the other one I had was purple. I don't remember that episode. But you can actually find these episodes online. They're not great quality. I'll post one of the links in the description if you all want to watch it. I will say, if you don't have memories with it, and you can look at the puppets, it's kind of nightmare fuel. It's pretty creepy, but I do have, the memories that make it fun. Rewatchability, it's made for 5 and 6 year olds as puppets. So if you want to let your kids watch it, that's great. Not something I really want to sit down and, throw on in the background. So it is made for younger children. It is kind of puppets and quilted puppets, and, everything takes place what it looks like on a bed, and it's the use of blankets and pillows, and it's pretty creative. I did some research into it. It looks like the company made books and then some VHS tapes to go with it. There are 6 episodes from what I could find. I've only seen 2, and I haven't really looked for the others yet. So yeah, this is one of those core memory and special things I've seen that not many people know about. So if you have any memories or knowledge of this, you watched it as well, drop your comments. I'd love to hear your stories and hear from you. Again, I've never met anybody else besides me and my sister who have actually seen this. So yeah, I'd love to hear from you. This was a very special Christmas present. Again, made me so happy to find this. And so it's not a Christmas movie. I'm probably releasing this either Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. But it was a Christmas present. It was just super special to me. So fun to find and relive and get to see again. So again, if you all have seen it, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. If you haven't, I'll drop the link below. Again, probably a little off-putting or nightmare fuel if you haven't seen it before, but it's really cool to check it out. This was fun, and I was glad to get to review this one. Hope you all have a Merry Christmas and stay safe.